Hi everybody. I'm going to show you how I create my thumbnails for my videos. I know I talked about this in my previous video on video creation for this channel, but since then I have discovered a much better way to create thumbnails. I I use a site called iPicky now that I discovered from another video when I was surfing YouTube, and this is kind of a simplified version of Photoshop for those of for those of us that don't have the money or the inclination to learn Photoshop. And uh, what I start out by doing is clicking create. Um, you have three options. You can either edit a photo, create a design, or create a collage. Now, I've already opened the uh, edit a photo feature, um, and uh, first of all, if you've already created a photo in the or edited a photo in the past, it'll show up as your show up when you first open the site or open the this function of the site. And in this case, I created a photo for my created a new cover photo for my other Facebook page. And so it'll ask you if you want to restore it or delete it. In this case, we're going to click delete since we've already um, created a photo. So we'll click no delete it. And then what I do is click new, and then I go into um, my thumbnails folder in my YouTube folder, which is within my YouTube folder. And then um, click where is it? Okay. Oh, it's actually I don't know why I put it in here. I'm gonna have to move it. It's actually in my it's in my video and sound effects folder. So I found this the original idea for creating my thumbnails was to just do them on PowerPoint with a solid background or with a colored background and the name of the video. And then I found this image of a clapboard, an old style clapboard on Pixabay, which is another good resource for photos and video and sound effects and all that. Anyway, I found this image of a clapboard, and I thought that would be perfect for my thumbnail since it's video based, or my channel is video based. So I double click on that, and then that brings it into iPicky. Now what we do, and um, this was the hardest thing for me to get the hang of, but I finally did it. We have the option of um, cropping the photo, but in this case, we don't need to. And so what we do is, let's see, where is it? No, that's okay. Oh, what we do here is click on the layers, and then we click text, and then that'll put a text box on the picture right there. And then I thought for demonstration purposes, I would make the thumbnail for this video. So we're going to type in video creation, for the channel, or thumbnail creation for the channel. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then, um, what we do is, what I do is go to if the title is not too long, sometimes if the title is long of my video, because what I do is put the name of the video on the thumbnail. But anyway, if the title is not too long, I will add a little picture of myself as to kind of like the Hallmark gold crown symbol. But so in that case, we will do that since the title's not too long. So we click here, And then we click that, and then we move the picture down a little bit so it's not covering up the words, and then we kind of resize it. And this is kind of the tricky part. For some reason, it flips over. And then we make that a little bit smaller, right about that size. And then I try and center it right with the title, right under the title. And then let's see. Oh. And then what I do is change the color, and I usually go with white, so it'll show up nicely on the thumbnail. And then sometimes, if I'm going for a particular color scheme on a video, I will, like for my Peggy Young videos, I did purple, so I chose a purple. And then, but in this case, we'll go with white. And then, oops. There we go. And then, there is a specific. There are two different fonts that I like to use, and the main font that I use is a font. I think it's called Sketchboard or something, and it's a ways down here because it kind of reminds me of chalk on a chalkboard, and that's what I'm kind of going for because they used to write the movie information in chalk in the old days. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Sketch Block is the name of it. And so, um, there it is. And then we click. Oh, and the other font that I use mainly for my Neil Young and Crazy Horse and Neil Young videos is called Chicken Scratch, and that's because it looks like Neil Young's logo font that he uses all the time. And then we click apply, and that kind of adheres everything to the photo. And then it's telling us that once it, or they call it flatten, once it flattens to the canvas, you can't go back and make changes. So we'll click apply, and then there we go. And then what we do is, let's see, where is it? Oh, click save, and then it saves it as either a JPEG or PNG. But we'll save it as a JPEG or a PNG. Um, so I'll I'll save it as um. And then we click um, and then we click save to my computer, and then it saves to the downloads file on the computer. And there we go. Um, Now I'm not going to show you how I put the thumbnail on the video, but I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, and I encourage all the video creators, all the content creators out there to try Pixabay and iPicky, because they're both um, very valuable sources to use or to plumb. In the case of Pixabay, it is an extremely valuable source. Um, so I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial.